I call this double trouble. We have Amanda and Cindy Serrano here at Mendez Gym. And this is history because we have two sisters who are both holding world titles in boxing. Now, Amanda has a fight coming up January 14th at the Barclays Center, and both of these women will be sparring together against each other today here at Mendez Gym for that big fight. Once again, it'll be on Showtime, and that's on January 14th. In preparation for her upcoming world title defense, four-division world champion Amanda Serrano participated in a media workout and sparring session against her sister Cindy Serrano, also a world champion. Amanda and Cindy recently made boxing history, becoming the first sisters ever to concurrently hold world titles following Cindy's December 10th victory to seize the WBO Women's Featherweight Championship. Amanda became a four-division world champion in October when she won the WBO Women's Junior Featherweight title. She will defend that title for the first time against Mexico's Yazmin Rivas, a former three-time world champion, on Saturday, January 14th, 2017 at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, with Cindy in her corner on fight night. You know, you're the trainer of these Serrano sisters.
Yes. I'm the corporate. I'm the guy who made this thing happen.
You know, they were sparring today, and I really liked, you said, you know, the object is to hit and not get hit, but you really didn't agree with that. Could you tell me why?
No, I mean, see, everybody goes around. That's one of the models that people use. The object of the game is to hit and not get hit. That would be like saying that you wish you were born to a rich family, you know what I'm saying, so you wouldn't have to work. I said the only way that's going to happen if it's the person in front of you has no skills, because on any given time when you have two equally skilled fighters, that's almost impossible to do. Unless you're invisible, that's when you're not going to get hit.
And I noticed there's a lot of contact there, not a lot of running around that ring.
Yeah, I mean, we have a motto, you know what I'm saying? We want to make sure we cover all our bases, you know what I'm saying? We do boxing, which is that, you know, hit and not get hit, but we also understand that every now and then, you know, someone can come in and take away your boxing skills and you have to go into the trenches. So we make sure we're prepared for all scenarios.
And Amanda's going to be fighting January 14th. Tell us a little, a Mexican fighter. They're always known to be vicious and brutal and to the end.
Yes, I mean, Mexican fighters are known to be ruthless, vicious, brutal, and this one is no different. She took the fight when 10 of the top girls turned it down. You know what I'm saying? It was a great opportunity. We told our promoter, Lou DeBella, you know what? You know, we'll do it for female boxing. We'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter who it is, you know, win or lose or draw. I mean, we're doing this for female boxing. Still in all, a lot of these girls turned us down. One girl was offered $35,000, which is not a common purse for female boxing, and still turned us down. You know, I know it's not because the money wasn't good. It's that no one wants to get knocked out on national television, and I'll stick to that right now. Yazmin Rivas didn't care. She took the fight. She's not making nowhere near $35,000, but she's that tough. You know what I'm saying? Mexicans are the real deal. They're the truth, and we thank her for taking the fight, and can't wait till next Saturday the 14th. We're going to make it happen.
In the house, we have Badu, Jack, and James DeGale. This is for the unification of the Super-Middleweight Championship. It'll be at the Barclays Center on Saturday, January 14th. It'll be broadcast live on Showtime. Both gentlemen are here at Gleason's Gym, the new Gleason's Gym, at 130 Water Street, and they will be working out for the media.
This fight determines who is the #1 super middleweight in the world. There's a lot on the line. I'm up against a good fighter, solid fighter in Badou Jack. But this is this is my destiny. This is what I've been dreaming about. This is me. I'm destined to be unified world champion in the world, and this is my dream. So yeah, it's a big occasion, but one that I'm looking forward to. I'm living the American dream. I'm out here, I'm fighting, I'm boxing the best, I'm getting paid, and it's great. It's great.
Prediction, James. What's your prediction, my friend?
A win. Listen, a win. But if the
either way
comes, it comes. Yeah, listen. As I said, I've come too far in my career to lose. So yeah, it's on.
Chunky. And I know you're gonna beat me when I call you Chunky. But how the heck did you get that name with you? I mean, is that Chunky?
Nah, do you know what it is? I'll tell you what happened. So when I first started boxing, my first amateur coach named me Chunky because I was a little bit chunky, right? But I was overweight, I was fat as a kid. So he was just being nice and called me Chunky. And it stayed ever since. Everyone in boxing, especially back at home, know me as Chunky.
I read a story where your mom, she was afraid that you would get into gangs and all that nonsense. And she pulled you out of the streets and sent you to a ballet school where you learned how to dance. And you indicated that helped you a lot in your boxing career.
100%. But you've seen the way I fight. I use my feet a lot. I'm elusive. I use my levels. So that's helped me. But yeah, back in the day, I went to drama school for a year and a half, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the dancing side. But if I'm being honest, I didn't really like the ballet side. I always left my ballet shoes at home, but I enjoyed the tap and street dancing.
You didn't want anybody to see you with your ballet shoes?
Nah, yeah, them tight pants. And then when you're like 13, you don't really want people seeing you like that. But no, it was an experience, and I enjoyed it.
Okay, serious note. How has been camp? You train hard. You know this is the unification of the titles, 2 titles, and there's also a 3rd title, the Ring Magazine. So when you win, you can walk home with 3 belts.
This fight determines who is the #1 super middleweight in the world. There's a lot on the line. I'm up against a good fighter, solid fighter in Badu Jack. But this is my destiny. This is what I've been dreaming about. This is me. I'm destined to be unified world champion in the world, and this is my dream. So yeah, it's a big occasion, but one that I'm looking forward to.
Any nervousness coming into New York and a big place like the Barclays and under all that pressure?
Of course. But as my promoter in London says, I'm a buzz fighter. I love the big cities, the big arenas, the big lights, and this is where you want to see the very, very best of me.
You indicated too that you wanted to one day live up your dream to fight in Wembley Stadium. And the first guy you wanted to fight was George Grove because he's the guy that beat you before.
Yeah.
So you want to get even.
Well, yeah, but listen, I've left him. He's choking on his dust. Do you know what I'm saying? He's choking on his own dust because I left him way back. Like after the loss 5 years ago, a lot of people ripped me off, but I showed what kind of man I am and fighter I am because I've come back, I had to rebuild, and now I'm the champ. And now I'm boxing in New York at the Barclays and about to unify the division. So I've done well.
Is mom really that tough? You said mom is the boss. She runs the whole show. She takes care. She doesn't watch me fight though, because she gets nervous. But after the fight, in fact, she even tells you break a leg, and she goes back and makes sure that you're okay.
Listen, I'm a family man. My mom, my immediate family mean the world to me. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully I can bring it back for my mom and dad on Saturday night.
So you're ready for the big time? You're ready for the Barclays?
Listen, I'm living the dream. I'm living the American dream. I'm out here, I'm fighting, I'm boxing the best, I'm getting paid, and it's great. It's great.
Prediction, James. What's your prediction, my friend?
A win. Listen, a win. But if the
either way
comes, it comes. Yeah. Listen, as I said, I've come too far in my career to lose. So yeah, it's on.
In the house, we have Badu Jack and James DeGale. This is for the unification of the Super-Middleweight Championship. It'll be at the Barclays Center on Saturday, January 14th. It'll be broadcast live on Showtime. Both gentlemen are here at Gleason's Gym, the new Gleason's Gym, at 130 Water Street, and they will be working out for the media.
Badou Jack, welcome to the Barclays. You're defending your WBC. It's a unification, and then the prize is the fact that you'll also win the Vacant magazine Super-Middleweight title. How does that feel?
Feels great. Can't get no better than that. Can't get no bigger or better than this. So I'm excited, and I'm looking forward for Saturday night.
DeGale has always talked about he's a better man, and when I win, I'm going to Wembley Stadium and all that nonsense and fight all them guys out there. What are you gonna do to put a crimp in his comments?
That's for him. We get talk. I talk to talk in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking past me. That's just good for me. Come fight night, we'll see. Let's see what kind of excuses he's gonna have after the fight.
So that's the big taboo, to look past an opponent. I'm going to do this in the future, but then you got the president that's going to smack it out.
That's the difference between me and him. I respect what's in front of me. That's what took me to this, to this level. I respect what's in front of me. He don't. He's talking about other fights. Respect what's in front of you. He'll find out Saturday night.
What about all his comments that his mother put him in ballet school, and he learned how to do a lot of shifts, and his feet are fast, and he can switch from right hand to left hand to southpaw and confuse his opponents?
We got a plan for him. So it don't matter how he switch right-handed, whatever he want to do. We got a plan for him.
This business of we have a plan.
Yeah.
You're in camp, you're training for a war, but you got a specific plan. Let's play the devil's advocate. Plan doesn't work. You have plan B, plan C, plan.
Yeah, I trust my corner, my trainer, Lou Duval. He got a perfect game plan, and we're gonna execute it.
This experience, or the Olympic experience, where you're carrying the Gambian flag, does that still live in your memory? And it's a glorious moment of all those fights that you've had. My God, was that a stepping stone to make you a world champion?
Absolutely. Everything takes time, you know. I represent Gambia, I represent Sweden, and I represent America. And I represent all my fans in the UK as well. But yeah, everything, I had small goals. First, to make it to the Olympics. It didn't go that well. Amateur style, that's not my style. So I was a good amateur, but not a great amateur. That's why when I moved to America, it took me to the next level. I'm a better professional fighter than an amateur fighter.
How many rounds did you spar preparation for DeGale?
I don't even know, but a lot of sparring. I sparred with Chad Dawson, a lot of other great southpaws. So
Chad Dawson is still around. Wow.
He's still alive. He's only a year older than me. So
wow. Well, you're a baby, so you're a baby. So what you talking about? But so this is your big moment. This is your stepping out. This is the hottest ticket in Broadway, and Badou Jack is going to be victorious.
100%.
No knockout, no decision or nothing. However else, you're going to walk out with your hands up.
I'm always trying to knock my opponent out. But if it doesn't happen, I'm happy with a win. He's a tough customer. But no, you never know. Anything can happen in the square circle.
Right. It's kind of a crazy little world in there because you're by yourself. You have Team Badu, but they're sitting down. You're out there saying, Now I got to execute the plans that they set for me.
Yep, it's just me and him in the ring. Nobody can help us.
You got a great corner, and they're the ones that'll keep you. You know, I've seen some corners which are flops. You know, I'm a busybody. I watch what happens in the corner. I watch what they tell the instructions. I watch everything. And when I hear and I see the instructions that you're getting, I said, this is a good corner. Am I right, or?
Absolutely. Lou Davalos, former world champion, is one of the best trainers in the world.
Okay, God bless. Welcome to the Barclays, and give it the best, man.
Thank you, appreciate it.
God bless.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Gleason's Gym, and this is the new Gleason's Gym in Dumbo, Brooklyn. It's at 130 Water Street. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights. It's Fight Week here in New York City, and this is the final press conference between a big fight between Badu, Jack, and James DeGale. That fight is Saturday, January 14th. It's at the Barclays, and it'll be broadcast live on Showtime. And this was an especially exciting press conference because TBE was in the house. Yes, the best ever. And now some highlights from the press conference.
I want to thank everybody that came out to support this event. But the main thing I want to do is thank the fighters, because without the fighters going out there day in and day out, racking up victories, we wouldn't be here today for this explosive card. I commend James DeGale on his career. One hell of a job. Badou Jack, very humble, very appreciative, very dedicated to his craft also. The sniper, unbelievable fighter, very crafty. Gervonta Tank Davis, power in both hands. So Saturday, we're looking for another great night of boxing. I truly believe Saturday would be one of the best cards of this year, and this is the first fight of this year, championship boxing. We got so many newcomers, so many new faces that Mayweather Promotions has added to our promotion company. We just signed Delorme right there. To my right, but to y'all left, I mean, we look forward to taking him to that next level and hopefully becoming world champion also. But everything takes time. Nothing happens overnight. Everything takes time. We started Mayweather Promotions to give back and help fighters. We wanted to change the game totally. It's about giving back, helping fighters, not taking from fighters. How can a promoter know how a fighter feel if he's never been in a fighter shoes before, or if he's never been in a fighter position before? I've been there, so I know how he feel. I know how he feel. I've been there before. I done fought in unification bouts. I done fought for my first world title. So I know what it takes. It takes a lot. But a lot of times what we do is talk about just the fighters. Let's talk about the team. The team has to stay up day in and day out. The team has to make sure these guys make weight. The team has to make sure these guys are on a curfew. So it takes a lot to build a card of this magnitude. It took a while for these two guys to come together. And one thing about me, I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. When I first signed Gervonta Tank Davis, I told him, in under 2 years, you will be fighting for a world championship, and you will be on TV. His first fight, pay-per-view. 5 fights later, he's fighting for a world title. It's about producing, and what we do at Mayweather Promotions, we produce. We make things happen. You have to work with us, and everything takes time. Everything. Am I coming back? Absolutely not. I want to live through these fighters. It's not about the promoter getting a lion's share. It's about the fighters winning and growing and accomplishing their dreams. That's why we started Mayweather Promotions. I'm well off, but it's nothing like giving back to these fighters. That's the greatest feeling. Every night I go to bed, even when a fighter calls my phone and say, you know what, Floyd, I have to work a 9 to 5. And you know what I tell them? Do what you have to do. I'm still going to support you, but if you need my help, we're here. We're here. That's what it's about. I want to commend Mayweather promotion staff for working so extremely hard, day in and day out. I never even been to the Mayweather Promotions office, never. But I know I got a great team, because if I didn't have a great team, we wouldn't be here today. I want to thank Barclays, but I also want to thank the fans in the UK for supporting this man right here, James DeGale. Continue to stand behind him after January 14th, because we don't know what could happen. That's why we're here, for the best to fight the best. Right now, my honest opinion, this is the best fighter in the UK. He's facing one of the best fighters in the world. Both of these guys are hell of a fighters. And I'm so proud of Badou Jack. The first time I seen Badou Jack in the gym, I seen him boxing. I said, who is he working with? I didn't care who he was working with. When a guy sacrificed taking a bus, flying from overseas to come to the U.S. to accomplish his dreams, taking a bus to the boxing gym every day, brought his girlfriend, because that was his girlfriend at that particular time. She stood behind him. And we need more women like your wife in this world today. Walking to the gym with him every day, taking a bus to the gym with him every day, standing behind him, believing. And I told him, with patience, we will make it happen. I don't know how long it took. I don't think it took that much time. But one thing about Badou Jack, he never cried, he never complained. Every time we put an opponent in front of him, he never said nothing. He's not like these fighters. Oh, I want to fight him. Oh, no, I want to fight him. He just go out there. He's just like Nike. Go out there and do it. Same for this guy right here. Now that's why we bring these two together. This card is going to be a hell of a card. One hell of a card. And so I know people that's tuning in social media, and for the people that's tuning in live, tune in Saturday for this unification bout. Tune in Saturday for this 130-pound bout, the one versus the sniper. This is one hell of a doubleheader, but we cannot forget Showbox. Is it Showbox, Leonard? SHOWTIME Extreme. I want to make sure I'm right. I'm one of the sharpest knives in the drawer. Like I said before, you know, I may make a mistake. We all know God only made one thing perfect. It's my boxing record. I want to commend James DeGale team and say, you guys done one hell of a job. Lou DiBella, for so many years. I've been knowing Lou DiBella 21 years now. And when I first went to Lou, I told Lou, crazy story, I told Lou, Lou, you know I'm going to break all records in boxing. You know I'm going to be the biggest fighter in boxing history. He probably looked at me like, huh? I said, yeah. I said, in due time. So every time I watch a boxing match on TV, when it was on HBO, because that's when HBO was the A side. But it's no disrespect to HBO. You know, we willing to work with anybody. Every time I see a fighter fight, even if he wasn't world champion and he looked good, I would go out there and run. I would go to the boxing gym and train. And that's what every guy up here has done. They dedicated themselves to the sport of boxing to get to this plateau. To go out there and perform at the highest heights. It's still levels to grow for all these young fighters up here. It's still levels to grow. First you say, I want to get on TV. Then you say, I want to move from TV to Showtime, or I want to move from TV to HBO. I want to move up. It's about levels, moving up. But the ultimate goal is to become a pay-per-view star. And if you can't become a pay-per-view star, accomplish what you want to accomplish, what you feel comfortable with accomplishing. All the different social media outlets, I want to say thank you for supporting this event. Team DeBella, Team DeGale, Badu Jack, you part of my team. Gervonta Davis, go out there and be the best that you can be Saturday night. Mayweather Promotions, with all fighters in boxing, you're gonna go through ups and downs. But the main thing is we keep fighting, we keep working hard. That's what this is all about. I want to say thank you to the Barclays. Thank the whole city of Brooklyn. Thank the whole city of New York for just supporting us. Mayweather Promotions. We are the past, the present, and the future of sports and entertainment. And we are here to stay. So make room for us.